It's day 4,672 preparation for the Good Guys Car Show. Just kidding. But we are making a lot of headway on the Burn Bird. We have all the air ride working, all the steering work. The engine is running flawlessly. We got the bodywork just about done on this wide body stuff. And I have so much extra time, I decided to start building a really crazy custom set of headers because I don't like to sleep. But yeah, let's keep at it. Yeah, okay. So when we debuted this car at LS Fest, it was like the Wish version, right? The fenders weren't quite right. We had these really dinky headers on there. It just did not look, you know, it's not what I was after. So we had to make sure that the second time go around that we're doing this, we had to make it perfect, just the way I wanted it. So obviously we got the fenders and the wide body looking perfect, like, you know, we got about, I think, a day's worth of work left on those, if we can get a couple guys kicking butt on it. But the main deal that I was not impressed with when we did the car the first time was the headers. So I came up with this really crazy idea the first time to build a set of headers, but we had some issues with some materials and some fitment and stuff. So the guys out at Vibrant got me all the proper materials I need. These are really, really nice materials. It's their brushed, finished mandrel bends and piping. And so it made welding it a lot easier. So basically I was able just to take some flanges and set them up on a table and do some math and get the start of this header going. We have the rendering, right? Everyone's seen the rendering. Maybe not, maybe we should post the rendering. And the headers kind of come up towards the front of the motor, and they actually come out the front bumper on the rendering. That is not physically possible on this car with a radiator in it. But I did want to have that same effect, so I brought them all the way up to the radiator support, and then we're going to end up doing basically a whole pipe here, and we're going to bring them back, and then actually I'm going to bring them out the fender scoops this time. So it's going to be a whole big whooshing header exhaust system.
I love it. It's sick.
Yeah, it looks like something you'd see on a rear engine car.
Yeah.
Right? Turn around backwards. So
totally.
I wanted that exotic look and kind of like the exotic feel. And I mean, just like the Nasrod, I'm trying to touch all the genre bases of this car. Like, you know, we have the big wheel stuff going on. We have the JDM, like super crazy wide body kit going on. We have the exotic header system. We got the old school blower motor. We got the Hellcat 8-speed transmission for the takeover guys. You know, we got it all. Air ride, we even got air ride for the Euro guys. So, I mean, it's everything.
And it's a Trans Am.
And it's a Trans Am. You can't go wrong with a Trans Am, right?
Great.
And yes, at the end of the day, this will be another black and gold Trans Am because who doesn't love a black and gold Trans Am, right? But yeah, we got to get back to work, so leave me alone.
This car's gonna be a big deal.
Is it?
I think so.
Good, I hope so.
Yeah,
It's a Trans Am.
people are pumped, and it's just so wild, and it's so cool that looks like we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
Of course it did.
Well,
Not that there's any
it
doubt.
just took some more time, right? I just had to take a little hiatus of a break just to get my mind right on it.
I think so.
But
It came out amazing.
Yeah. For considering what we're doing in the short amount of time that we always do this in. You know what I'm saying? It's like SEMA builds, it's all we build. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, oh, we got 30 days, that's too much time. Let's wait another 2 weeks to start.
That's exactly what you do.
That's what we do every time. Yeah.
I'm just along for the ride.
Me too.
Well, you're the ringleader.
Yeah, my brain just does whatever it wants to, and I just have to follow. I'm gonna be tired after this one, though.
I know.
I'm gonna be tired after this one.
I'm tired already.
But look, like, come here, look. Like, just look at that line that Michael just created on that fender. Look how good that looks.
It does look good.
Yeah. And this one here is really taking shape. Once we get this panel bond dry, we put another layer on that. It's gonna look good. So we filed it to the body, and then we panel bonded our seam to adhere it, and then we're gonna fiberglass back over top of that. So it's fiberglass, then a layer of panel bond up it, and then we'll fiberglass over top of that. So it should not want to break away from the panel at all. That's how you keep molded body kits from coming off, is you use panel bond. There's a tip for y'all. Doesn't count if you hit the wall. Rolling? All right, it is Wednesday, hump day. Things are going pretty good. We got as far as we're gonna get on the wide body stuff before the Good Guys show. we have to prioritize what's important, and getting the mechanics of this thing is more important than the visual stuff. So that's gonna have to be put on hold. I got the tranny 94% working. I need the other 6% to come through. That should hopefully happen tomorrow morning. We got it topped off with fluid. We got the engine back up and running. Purrs like a kitten. I mean, if your kitten is like a mountain lion or some shit, you know. Things are going pretty good. We're pretty lax today. I'm even wearing flip flops.
You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nair.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring those vibes. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm making a little punch list to do of things left on this car. I got the gears and bearings from Speedmaster this morning. I got the third member built. Kyle's got all that put back together in the NAS rod.
Got the wheels back.
Got the wheels back from Race Wheel Repair. Those guys always treat us well and do a good job. We're down to topping off some fluids and putting some fuel in that thing, because we drained all the fuel out of it to take Stacie's car into the trailer last time. So yeah, I think we got just a few things to go, but everything is looking good, looking great, working how it's supposed to be so far. So wish us luck. Tonight I am working on Burn Bird headers. As you can see, I got one done, one to go. I'm gonna do some time lapsing and recording, and I'm gonna show you all what's up. Let's get it. All right, so with this crazy body kit, crazy wheels, crazy motor, I had to have some crazy headers. And the ones I was using before just wasn't cut in, so I decided to make my own. Our rendering that we have, the headers came up and forward, and they actually came out the front bumper. But I didn't want to do that just because it's kind of oxymoron. I'm actually going to have them do a 180 and come out the back over here. But for now, I'm getting them to this point. I started off with these Vibrant collectors. This is 2 1/4 inch pipe with a 4 inch outlet. So they are girthy. They're huge, they're shiny, they look good. So they're actually really easy to build also with this material. These are the brushed, what do they call these things? This is what I'm using. Yeah, the brushed elbows. Apparently just all there. It's 304 stainless steel. It's like food grade stuff. It's really good. It's thick. It's thick walled tubing, thick walled bends, thick walled everything. So what I started out with is, and I use their flanges. These are their stainless steel LS flanges, because it's just a regular old LS motor in this thing. Started out with stainless flanges, and then I knew from the other side I'm starting out with the 90s right off this bad boy. So I got the 490s squared and tacked on there. I got my collector kind of jigged where I need it to be. I knew on my old pipe from here to here was 7 inches inside, and then I start off with a 45, so I'm starting off with just exactly like I did the other side. And then now I have my 4 inch tall, which is marked off the other side too, so hopefully this engine's in here square. This will go here, right? And then I measured that. That's also 4 inches. So I got a 4-inch pipe I'm gonna go cut with my handy dandy bandsaw. We're gonna get the first one tacked in there. And once I have 2 of them kind of tacked in there, what I did on the other side is I actually took the header off of the car, took it to the bench, and the 2 outside tubes I actually built on the bench. If you see on this one here, I even put this kick in. This is all done on the bench to get away from a brake master, because if not, as you can see, if it would have came straight out, it would have been close. I have all the materials, let's just make it nice. As you can see, let's just pick this one right here. Look how nice that is. Or this one here. I didn't run enough gas on these ones, so they're a little colored, right? But like, yeah, the stuff is nice. So, I'm gonna get to cutting. Now I got the camera rolling on the time lapse, so we'll get you guys up to speed on these headers.